The Council's challenge. The galaxy had long believed humanity's rise was a fluke, a backwater species lucky enough to stumble into interstellar travel. Humans traded fairly, obeyed the treaties, and rarely used force. They smiled too easily, apologized too often, and refused to expand aggressively. To the other powers, that politeness looked like weakness. The Threx Dominion, a warrior civilization spanning half the spiral arm, finally decided to test it. When their fleet surrounded Earth's outer colonies, the message was simple: submit your systems or be removed. The Galactic Council begged humanity to negotiate. Earth merely replied, acknowledged. The provocation. The Threx expected fear. Instead, the humans recalled their colonists, locked down trade lanes, and went silent. For 3 standard months, nothing moved. Then, without warning, every Threx ship in the Sol sector vanished from long-range scans. No explosions, no wreckage, just absence. The investigation. The Council dispatched probes to investigate. What they found sent panic through the stars. The Threx flagship Eternal Fist was still in orbit, crew alive, unharmed, and deeply traumatized. The captain's log contained only one fragmented entry before the systems crashed. They were already here, watching, smiling, and then the rest was static. The meeting, a special emergency session, was called. Ambassadors of all species gathered, demanding answers from Earth. The human envoy arrived late, unarmed as usual, carrying only a datapad and a cup of coffee. Chairperson Varnex, trembling, asked, "Ambassador Cole, what happened to the Threx fleet?" Cole sipped his drink. "We asked them to leave. They didn't. And then," he smiled faintly, "we stopped asking." The chamber erupted. Accusations, fear, disbelief. Cole simply stood there, calm as stone. The explanation no one wanted. When the noise finally faded, Cole placed his datapad on the table. "For centuries, you've mistaken our restraint for inability. You see us laugh and think we're naive. You see us trade and think we're weak. But here's the truth. Humanity isn't peaceful because we can't fight. We're peaceful because we remember exactly what happens when we do." He tapped the datapad. The chamber screens lit up with ancient footage, Earth's wars, burning skies, nuclear fire, oceans of soldiers marching across continents. We learned long ago that total war isn't victory, it's extinction. So, when we came to the stars, we promised ourselves, never again. He leaned forward. "But don't mistake kindness for surrender. You attacked our homes. You threatened our people. That promise doesn't apply to you anymore." The warning. The Council demanded proof of what humanity had done. Cole gave them coordinates. When scout ships arrived, they found the Threx fleet intact but disabled. Every weapon melted, every system locked with encryption beyond galactic technology. A single message flashed across each control screen. "We were only being polite." The galaxy reacts. Panic spread across the cold worlds. Rumors claimed Earth had developed weapons that didn't kill. They erased. Others said humans could see enemy movements before they happened. But those who worked with humans knew the truth. They hadn't built a new weapon. They'd simply remembered who they were. The return of Faye. Across the stars, old records resurfaced. Mentions of deathworlders. Genetic data showing humans evolved on a planet classified as Level 10 hostile environment, a world that produced the most adaptable, relentless predators ever known. And the galaxy finally realized humanity's calm wasn't an act. It was containment, the Council's decision. Weeks later, the Council voted to restrict military contact with humans. Ambassador Cole attended the session, nodded politely, and said, "Understood. We prefer it that way." Then he left. Hours later, every human ship in orbit disappeared into hyperspace. No transmissions, no warnings, Just silence. The aftermath. When the Threx Dominion finally signed the ceasefire, their leaders issued a single public statement. We face gods wearing smiles. And the rest of the galaxy listened. Trade with Earth resumed under new terms. Respect, not pity. Humans didn't boast, didn't conquer. They simply continued as before, courteous and quiet. But now, every time a human said please, the galaxy shivered. The epilogue. Centuries later, cadets of the Galactic Academy still study that incident. One inscription marks the archive wall. Politeness is the mercy of the strong. No one has dared test that mercy again.